Yuweyawata Field Station. Welcome in, friends. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I try to skip the story mostly. I go through the entire dungeon, point out things that I've learned as a tank, and how to deal with the bosses. If you want to get to the bosses, the timestamps should be underneath the video in the text below. So keep an eye out. Everything is done live. I'm streaming currently. So we are going to come in. We are going to do this. And it's been a while, so I let my party know that I'm streaming. Oh. It would help if I was pressing the right buttons. Pressing caps lock instead of shift. Which doesn't really do much. Alright, so gather them up, pop a cooldown. Defensive cooldown if you're tanking. Got so bothered by my issues that I forgot what I was doing. I am trying to teach people how to play the game, or how to do certain dungeons. So, wonderful way to start out, screwing up immediately. Right. Establish threat, then move on. Establish threat. Toss up Sheltron. Everybody that comes in these dungeons always move out of things that's on the ground. Unless you are confident that you can eat it and not cause problems for the party or the healer. Recommended to move out of stuff. And with the changes to Black Mage, they don't have an excuse anymore. Alright, we're coming to the first boss. He looks friendly. First boss, the Lindblum Zaghnal. Electrical overload is coming out. This is going to be raid-wide damage. Okay, he dashes to one side. He's going to be doing something called Gore. Caber Toss. Oh. Yeah, that's a line AoE in multiple directions that does multiple instances, so you want to dodge out of the way of those. He's throwing the Caber Toss. It gives you an indicator on the ground. As soon as it's tossed, it does large line AoEs on the ground, and then repeats the process, and then we get a targeted AoE after. Right, he's going to do Gore again. We've got raw Electrope on the ground. We need to destroy these. They will continue to come out as the boss continues to cast stuff. If you've got the ability to help heal, help heal. Sparking Fissure is going to be coming out. Got a feeling that will be increased if you let anything survive. Okay, boss is going to gore again into another tower. So there's going to be some more dodging that takes place. So dodge out of the ground lines. Caber's coming over to this side. Watch where it's getting thrown. Run to the opposite side. Dodge out of all the line AoEs that come after. And remember that as soon as the AoE marker disappears, you can move through the area. It's a very important distinction between this and many other games. Electrical overload. And the boss is down. What do we get? We get 705 gear. Right. Second trash area. Oh. Well, that was not expected. Haven't seen that since what? Siren's Grotto? Is that what it was called? No, Lighthouse. Gosh, it's been so long that I don't remember what the name of the lighthouse is. But it's where we fought Siren. Right, first set of trash taken care of. And I can hit the treasure coffer as we walk by. Establish threat. Got another guy standing right there. Oh. Well, this is interesting. I like the design of this dungeon so far. I am out of practice on Paladin, so cooldowns are not what I'm focusing on, so that's on me. I'll get there. Oh, somebody ran forward and grabbed. Alright, second boss. Overseer Kanilokka. Alright, for this boss, we got a tank buster coming right out of the gate. Pop a cooldown just to reduce the damage you take. 3 spirits. He's going down quick, so this is going to be an ads fight, it looks like. Or not. Oh. Oh, wow. Pay attention and move quickly. Okay, I was not paying attention. I was not expecting that to go so fast. Okay, we've got ground targeted. Overlap AoE. Radial. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh. I was going to pop something, but I didn't. Okay. Okay, just establishing threat, using my cooldown so that I won't die if he hits me with something. Alright, we're doing this again, and we're getting targeted AoE. So as soon as the line disappears, move to someplace safe. I was just talking about that earlier. Was not expecting this to be that over the top. That incessant, that quick. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, Bloodburst is coming out. It's raid-wide damage. Once more. Is there anything special about this one? No. Three spirits again. We will not survive for it to go off. Alright. Oh, there is actual loot here. It's not going to be better than what I got. Alright. Let's get the next trash out of the way. Toss up a Sheltron just to get some extra healing off. And the threat that comes with healing. I am going to actually pull everything back this way. But everything's stunned because of Holy. Move out of the ground AoEs. And my normal tactic does not work because of Holy. That's okay. I'm gonna rush ahead. Got the stones. We got the sprightly data. Speaking for myself as a tank, and many other tanks that I have talked to, let the tanks pull, even if you know the trash is being pulled. It makes it a lot easier to pick it up, because we don't have to chase it down. It's just a polite request, and generally good dungeon etiquette. I am not criticizing anyone directly. This is me just giving advice regarding more functional dungeons. I recall in the previous, when the expansion came out. Okay. I got a little flummoxed in one dungeon because somebody kept running on ahead. Alright, we're gonna wait for them to finish their cutscene. They are going to come. Reading chat can be amusing at times when people are responding to... Last boss, Lunipyati. So, threat is established. Raging Claw, it looks like it's going to be frontal attack. Yep, frontal half of the arena in front of the boss. Leporin Loaf. No idea what this is going to be. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. It's very similar to one of the weapon fights. Except it will change the patterns. So after the brown spots disappear, you can move into them. Oh, and then there's a big one. It looks like it starts going out as soon as it... Okay, yeah. So you'll have to start moving when the attack starts. Looks like we got stuff being thrown. So you don't want it... Okay, that's new. It's controlling the earth. You don't want to be standing in the blast zone or where it's coming from. Ground targeted AoEs. And then it looks like there's going to be a blast in the center. It's a crater caver. And there's a hole in the ground now. Which you can fall down and die, which our healer just did. And our mage just did. And then we've got a chase. And then a Raging Claw. I should have run through him. Okay, I am going to heal myself as best I can. I'm going to try to keep my ally alive. Sonic Howl. Need mana. Up hallowed ground. To heal myself, I am going to... Yeah, I was not... Alright. So. Interesting fight. That is a very complex fight. That'll be fun going forward. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy done this time. Alright, so that's going to be a frontal slice attack. Black Mage. Got out of it. Good. I think we'll be able to dodge things a bit better this time. The Leporin Loaf. This is a fun set of attacks. So first it's going to draw lines on the ground, very similar to the weapons fights. Ruby weapon, I think it was. As soon as the things disappear, move. We got the second one, which you kind of want to be on the line for the one that's not going out. And we got the big one, which as soon as it starts going off, move after it's done. Move from the outside to the inside, get to a spot where you can actually move and you won't get hit by either. We have this one, which is going to transfer dirt from one spot to another spot and deal damage in both spots. And then we get a repeat. You dodge. And then we get the targeted AoEs, which destroyed most everybody, and then he's going to make the center of the arena disappear. And I think that is going to be the thing that makes this fight the most difficult all around. Okay. Point blank AoE. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. So, wait until after the bodies reappear to resurrect. Otherwise, you might not get your res because the body will disappear. So, wait for the mechanic to finish before you attempt to raise anybody. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to raise them. I don't like that. But if that's a mechanic for this fight that's going to have to be learned for fights going forward, pay attention. Does that, and then we continue running. And continue running, because the boss does a frontal cone, frontal cleave. And then we will split up. We got a stack. Sonic Hell going out. Grade-wide damage. Another one going out. Just gonna come over here. I'm gonna pop a cooldown. Looks like that might be the end of the fight. Alright, we got the point blank AoE again. Run to the other side. Goes off. The direction that he's facing is where he is going to be throwing the dirt up from the fight. So if he's facing to the left, start running around to the other direction. Stop chasing me! Who knows, maybe it looks like they are ahead of me. But that is the first fight. First dungeon for the expansion. Or for this part of the expansion. Hope you learned something. Hope you have fun. See you in the next one. Which for me is just going to be very shortly. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.